So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
So it's away we go then. Soulé for Salamakers. Soulé. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. It's a promising position, and he lines up a cross. Paredes. Lobbed in behind. Juan attempts a clearance. Spinazzola does well to stand firm and defend it. Lobotka. And it's Di Lorenzo. And it's McTominay. Batistuta. That is good alertness. Out to the left it goes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played back in. Soulé. Ibanez. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Goes for the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lobotka. And it's Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo making good progress on the right-hand side. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Elmas. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Soulé. That's a sharp pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. McTominay. McTominay is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Totti. And it's Paredes. And here's Sule. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Elmas. Salmakers. Opts for safety. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely spread. Sule. McTominay was in no mood for any of that. Elmas. Ramani. Lobotka. It's a really well-measured ball. Di Lorenzo. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And Ramani. And it's McTominay. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Dybala! Di Lorenzo tries to clear. Totti. Totti! And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's played forward. Back into the middle. Marquinhos. Mkhitaryan. Half-time getting close now. And it's Di Lorenzo. Dybala. Now, what about a counter-attack? Juan. Spinazzola. And it's Lobotka. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's going for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Aimed beyond the defence. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Paredes. Might be danger here. And that is expertly dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Totti. Totti charging forward, the ball at his feet. A searching ball out wide. It's a goal kick. Spinazzola. Elmas. Little pass back. Out to the right. Di Lorenzo gets into some space. Di Lorenzo, terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Cleared away. And it's Lobotka. It's a threatening ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. McTominay. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mkhitaryan. And still we await the first breakthrough. And it's Dybala. Totti. That's a delicate... Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Played out to the right, back towards the middle. And that's going right the way across. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ramani. And here's Højlund. Now it's Elmas. Højlund. Paredes does well to get it back. Dybala. Can he spark a counter here? Totti. And here's Dybala. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Lobotka. Now McTominay. And shifted it to the flank. Now it's Elmas.
That was lovely, that.
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Dybala. Totti being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Juan getting this one clear. A probing pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 93, il numero 4.
Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
McTominay. Di Lorenzo knocks it into space. And it's Di Lorenzo in towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that has been knocked clear. Played into the box.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Last-ditch
recupero.
defending, but that'll do. Zaniolo. Zaniolo takes control of it and he's on the move. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Di Lorenzo. Anguissa. Now it's Højlund. Nicely shaped ball. Svila breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Un gol per la vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.